marriage, I want to ask you about. I'm going to get into it, bro. I'm sorry. Like,
no, go ahead, man.
So marriage, for example, how was marriage for you? Because I'm going to answer that. I got some more for you. Where? Marriage. What's your take? Because, yeah.
Make sure that you marry a Christian. And I'm definitely not, that's been an area of failure in my life. But make sure that you marry a Christian and realize that it's supposed to be for life, and don't let your emotional, mental problems creep over into the life of, in other words, a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, a lot of problems that I still struggle with, caused me to hurt a good person and some good people. And you got to turn those things over to the Lord and not expect the person that you're with to be your psychiatrist. You know, you gotta take responsibility for your own problems and the things that you need to do better. I mean, I can tell you everything. I can talk all day about what not to do, but when it comes to what to do, it's like you have rapped about in your music. You want to be that Ephesians 5, husband. That's the key when it comes to marriage, being what the Bible teaches. Love your wife as Christ loved the church. Now, in order to do that, you got to be able to love yourself and accept yourself, flaws and all. And it's taken me, a long, long time to realize that there is more going on than just temptation. That there's some, there's some emotional problems. We all have something wrong with us, yeah, something wrong. And I have some mental issues. I do. I always have. And they've caused me to do a lot of things I might not have done in other situations. Maybe I would have done worse. I don't know. But make sure, that you understand, learn from people who have messed up. And when it comes to marriage, make it a Christian marriage. And there's only supposed to be one. It's only supposed to happen one time. And even though you can be forgiven if it doesn't, everybody's messed up, there's going to be people watching this that'll be like, well, I've messed up. Yes, God can forgive, just like you were talking about the woman at the well. She can be forgiven. I can be forgiven. Everybody can be forgiven. But the best thing to do is to not need that. And everybody that's been through divorce or whatever would tell you that. Make it work. Go into it. One man for one woman for life, and don't let anything mess that up, because there's a lot of guilt involved when you're in ministry. When you love the Lord, you're trying to please the Lord, and when you mess up, there's a lot of, that's one of those areas of struggle for me is, we talk about keeping it real. I struggle with a lot of guilt, man. And I know the Lord has forgiven me, and I know He's taken the guilt away, but my mind just ruminates on things that my mind works like everybody else's mind. It has, it just has problems. So I'm just going to keep preaching grace and preaching Jesus and trying to move forward and stay, do like Paul said, forget the things which are behind. I'm not perfect at that yet, but I'm gonna keep trying to do that. And that's the same thing, no matter how old you are, you got things you got to forget about in the past and move forward. And I could say a cuss word if I got angry. That would be very easy for me. I'm tempted to watch things I'm not supposed to watch. I'm tempted to talk to people in a way I shouldn't talk to them. But that's part of it. Temptation is part of the walk. It's part of the journey, and He's promised to be with us and help us.